Hello and welcome to my lesson. My name's Dan and I live in London, the United Kingdom. You won't believe it, but it's snowing in April in London and this is meant to be our spring. Anyway, I'm going to give a short lesson for my week 5 assignment for Introduction to Music Production at Coursera.org, and today's lesson is going to be demonstrating the delay spectrum with an example of creating a pitch with delay. I hope you enjoy the lesson. Thanks again. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate how a delay can sometimes sound like an echo and sometimes actually sound like a pitch to us, using the same delay but just a different amount of delay. Illustrate this using Reaper. As you can see, I've already opened up Reaper and I have a track loaded. It just contains one percussive sound and I'm going to put that on loop. I'll bring up a spectrum analyzer to see what frequencies are coming through over here, high frequencies and low frequencies, and I'll also bring up the graph which will run from left to right, showing low frequency sounds here and higher frequencies up here. So just to give you an idea of what my sound sounds like. Next step would actually be to add a delay plugin. I'm going to use this Apple delay. There's a graph here showing on the vertical axis feedback from 0 to 100%, and on the horizontal axis it will show the amount of time delay. Now this is 0.1 of a second and it goes right up to a second. If we use quite a high time period, like a second for instance, we'll hear that sound like an echo. We'd hear the fundamental sound and then we hear the delayed sound a second later. But when we reduce that amount of delay, if we reduce it enough to a very small amount, to the human ear it sounds like a pitch, not two separate sounds. Now I'm just going to try and demonstrate this. If you're going to this yourselves, make sure your dry wet mix is at 100% wet, and I haven't cut out any frequencies here. And then I'm going to start off with a fairly long delay, add the feedback so you can hear it, and then reduce it and try and get that pitch sound. Here we go. Hear the pitch. Yeah, so I feel that demonstrated it well. Now here's a quick recap of the lesson, and I'd like to thank you for watching.